A and B. And counsel?
Good morning, Your Honor. Good afternoon, Your Honor. Excuse me. Your Honor, John Goldclough, P. 30758, on behalf of Ms. Thomas. Ms. Thomas, please put your name on the record.
Samantha Nicole Thomas.
Thank you.
Okay, ma'am, how do you spell your first name?
Samantha is S-A-M-A-T-H-A.
Oh, so there's no N in your name and it's Samantha?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, counsel? Yes, the arraignment.
Thank you, Your Honor. There's one charge here. She was stand mute to charge, waive before reading of those charges for that charge, and yes, to plead not guilty be entered on her behalf. I'm sorry, Your Honor, I take that back. There's also a civil infraction of improper lane use.
Yes.
I just noticed that. She would still waive a reading stand mute to charges.
Okay. Court will waive the formal reading, enter plea of not guilty for purposes of the arraignment. Schedule this matter for pretrial September 12th at 10:15 a.m. Man, you didn't want to fill this paperwork out? Or only part way?
Ma'am.
What you filled?
Wow.
What did you do?
I thought you filled
No,
out.
she filled out some of it, but
Ma'am.
in any event, I'm sorry?
I can't see on the screen, our monitors.
Okay. All right, counsel, ask the bond.
Your Honor, it's my understanding that she does have a prior criminal record, including some drug use. She's employed at Henry's VIII. She does cleaning at that location of that nature. She has an 8-year-old child who lives with her aunt, I believe it is. She also she lives with her grandmother in Wyandotte. She also takes care of her grandmother. Also, her parents also live in Wyandotte. Is that correct? Her father has. Oh, pardon?
Sorry. My parents live in Newport.
In where?
Newport?
Good thing. And her father has ALS and her mother has a stroke. She sees them daily, make sure everything is going along well with that. I don't believe she has any kind of a record for failing to appear on previous matters. We'd ask for a bond commensurate with the charge, which she can make so she can keep employed as well as taking care of her family.
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
why does your child live with your aunt?
Because my husband died, and I didn't have the means to take care of him, and she helped me out. So.
How long has your
My son's been there for
son been living with your aunt?
for 2 years.
When did your husband die?
3 years ago.
And so why do you not live with your aunt? If she's helping you take care of your son, why are you also not living there?
I am not. I'm giving her custody of him. I'm not going to take my son out of a situation that they live in and just keep uprooting him. That's not fair to my child. Why would I do that?
Because he's your child, it's your responsibility to take care of your child.
Ma'am, and I know that, and I love my child, and I talk to my child every day.
You just don't take care of him?
Excuse me?
You love your child, I didn't say you didn't, but you don't take care of your child.
If I had the means to, I would. She has the means to. She asked me to help. You don't know my situation, ma'am. Please don't do that. That is not fair on me. Okay? Because I don't have the means to take care of my child. You're going to judge me. I
Ma'am,
make $800 a month. That's it.
ma'am, stop. make $800 a month. You're indicating you don't have the means to take care of him, yet you're here on a drug charge.
Yes, ma'am.
So why don't you find employment that would allow you to support yourself and your son?
Because like I said, I'm not picking up my son and keep moving him out of like places. We went through enough. And he doesn't deserve to go through things like that. I am not in the means to take care of my son. My son does not matter in this aspect, ma'am. Do not judge me on my son.
Excuse
That
me,
is
ma'am.
not.
And the court does take that into consideration in determining whether or not it has concerns that you will reappear in court and any other factors in setting your bond. So please do not tell me what I need to ask or take into consideration as it relates to setting bond.
Ma'am, I apologize. My son is my world and he knows he's loved by his mother. I talk to my son every day and that's what matters. I try, okay? I'm sorry that I messed up. We all have issues and I really do apologize.
And you still, you live on, the address on file here is your current address, ma'am? No, we have two different addresses.
I did change it. I went up to the post office and the Secretary of State and changed it.
Okay. Are you currently on probation or parole anywhere, ma'am?
Oh, ma'am.
Are you out on bond in any other jurisdiction?
No, ma'am. I haven't gotten in trouble in a long time. No.
So what happened in the matter in River Rouge? It just shows that there's potentially a drug charge. What happened there?
Got dropped.
And if you were to test today, ma'am, what's in your system?
Marijuana, cocaine, that's it.
Do you have a valid prescription for marijuana?
I don't need a prescription for marijuana, ma'am.
Ma'am?
It
You're going to
says
be
for
on bond?
recreational use.
You're going, excuse me, you are going, excuse me. You are going to be on bond in this court. One of your conditions will be not to possess or consume any alcohol or drugs unless prescribed. So that is why I asked if you had a valid prescription for marijuana.
Oh, I apologize, ma'am.
So my question remains, do you have a valid prescription for marijuana?
No.
Okay then, moving forward, you're not allowed to use it.
Okay, that's fine.
The court's going to indicate based upon the charges, the criminal history of Ms. Thomas, the court's going to state a $3,500 10% bond. In the event you post bond, you're not to possess or consume any alcohol or drugs unless prescribed.
Ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you very much,
Have a good
Ron.
day. Today's the date scheduled for sentencing in this matter on your client's plea to retail fraud and trespassing. And it appears as though Mr. Epps refused to complete a pre-sentence investigation interview with probation. And when it was brought to this court's attention, the court indicated that he was to complete the interview. So instead of answering any questions, the answer was, I don't know, to many of the questions. And so In any event, the interview did not continue. And then Mr. X refused to provide information and immediately got up and left the video conference. So, that seems to be the status of the three.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Mr.
I
X,
kept forgetting.
Mr.
Kept asking me questions. I told him that I forgot.
Stop interrupting me. Stop interrupting. You'll
I'm
have
not
an opportunity in a moment. Let me finish making a record. So, there was also a victim rights letter mailed to Circle K. And then there's a recommendation based upon Mr. X's criminal history. And so, counsel, what would you like the court to know?
Well, Your Honor, basically, you know the same thing I've done. I did try to speak to Mr. X in the breakout room. At this point in time, all he said was he's been here for 60 days. He did try to, didn't recall certain things, and said, let's get back into court. I have also reviewed the documents that were sent to by Mr. Roberts. The recommendation, it appears, would be some sort of incarceration, regardless of whether or not he had completed the matter in this case. Mr. Epps and I, when we met originally, he informed me that he thought certain matters had been resolved at some time in the past, and therefore, Your Honor, I can only suggest that if the court wants to try to...
Can I say something?
In just a moment, Mr. X, you'll have an opportunity, just a moment.
Then we can proceed there. It's my understanding, Your Honor, he has been for 60 days. I'd ask for time served in this particular matter and in this matter.
Can I please say something, Your Honor?
Yes, just one moment. Let me just clarify, Mr. Gopal. On this case, he was arraigned on March 2nd. So I don't know, that does definitely not add up to 60 days. I know I've only had a little bit of coffee so far, but it's definitely not adding up to 60 days. He may have already been in custody on another matter, and then it was brought to his attention, or the attention of Wayne County Jail, that this warrant had been issued. So I'm not sure. We can find that out in just a moment. Mr. Apple, what would you like the court to know?
Can I say something?
You sure may.
I said that when they was giving me the interview, that I was forgetting the answers. Like he was asking me questions, and I was telling him that I forgot. So, and the attorney, my lawyer, forgot to somehow tell you that.
You forgot your, you forgot where you live?
No, I kept on telling him that I forgot. He kept on,
Okay,
he
well.
kept telling me and shit, like, he kept asking me questions, and I told him that I forgot.
Right, some of those questions were regarding where you live, your employment.
I forgot.
Your relationships with any family members you may have. Your education history.
But if I forgot, that's the answer in the first place.
So, sir, do you have any family members?
I forgot.
You don't know if you have any family members?
No, I forgot.
Okay, and where do you recall going?
So do you understand what I'm saying, Judge? Do you?
Well, you're indicating that you forgot what family members you have. And so, where have you gone to school, sir?
Oh no, I forgot.
Have you been diagnosed with any cognitive issues, sir?
Huh?
Have you been to a doctor, and the doctor has indicated you have any cognitive issue regarding any memory issues?
Yeah.
Okay, and so what is that diagnosis?
I don't know, I forgot.
Okay,
I've been here for
How long
60
ago-
days.
okay, so were
I
you
missed my
diagnosed
uncle's
by-
funeral. I missed my uncle's funeral, and like I think I learned my lesson. So
Do you recall what city you live in?
Southgate,
Okay. And do you live in a house or an apartment?
an apartment.
And how long have you lived there?
I forgot.
Okay. Was it only a month before you were arrested?
I
Or
apologize.
was it-
I apologize for doing this stuff.
Okay.
But I forgot. I wasn't being funny. I wasn't like. I forgot. Just forgot.
So when did you last see a doctor, sir? What, Mr. X, when's the last time you saw a doctor?
Mm-hmm.
You don't know? Okay. Do you, when's the last time you saw your mom?
Huh?
When was the last time you saw your mother?
I forgot.
What about your father? Have you seen your father recently?
No, I forgot.
Do you have any brothers?
I forgot.
Do you have any sisters?
No.
Do you know you don't know, or no, you don't have any
No, I don't have any what?
sisters?
No.
Okay. And do you have any children?
Can we move to the next question?
Do you have any children? That's the next question.
No.
Okay. And so you have an uncle that you said passed away. Do you have any other uncles?
I don't know.
Do you have any aunts?
Yeah.
All right. How many of those do you have?
3.
Okay. And do you have any cousins?
Yeah.
How many of those do you have?
Like 4.
Okay. So, do you work?
Salvation Army. Yeah.
All right. And what do you do at the Salvation Army?
I don't know. I forgot.
How long have you worked there?
I got children and I got a job. And I apologize. It won't happen again. I've been locked up for 60 days. Last time they gave me the interview, I forgot. I just forgot most of the shit.
Okay. So, the court doesn't have any diagnosis for Mr. F as far as any sort of cognitive issues. And so, sir, perhaps during the interview, it appeared from Mr. Roberts' perspective that there was selective lack of memory at certain points, because you seem to remember some things and not others, which seems to be upon convenience. So, why have you been in custody for 60 days? You said 60 days. Why have you been in custody for 60 days?
I got,
Okay, what does that
I was locked up for 30 days. And then I was locked up for 60 days.
Okay, so what were you locked up for 60 days for, sir? Because on this case, you've been there for 30 days.
Paraphernalia.
Out of which court?
I forgot.
Let me try.
Your Honor, Your Honor,
Yeah,
if I may, there was also, there were companion cases back from May of 22. He's been locked up 30 days on this case now from the time of arraignment, but I believe he's referring also to some time back in May of 22 where he was incarcerated on these other charges which were made a global resolution.
well. Wouldn't be on these cases because he failed to appear for all of them, so I never set a bond, which.
Oh, I guess not.
He
Okay.
didn't post it, so not on these matters, but I'm going to find out here on the Third Circuit Court in just one moment.
Thank you.
Court, you pled guilty to trespassing and received 45 days jail. And so that's where this matter must have come up because he was set to be released and he did a warrant search and that must be how he ended up coming before the court on March 2nd.
Yeah,
So-
I think that's the one, not to cut you off.
Okay, so, no, that's fine. So I'll give you credit for the time you've been in custody in this matter, but not on the other matter. It has nothing to do with this court. I'm not giving you credit for that time. Anything else, counsel?
No, Your Honor, I believe that covers everything.
All right, Mr. X, you have quite a few other warrants that have to be taken care of, so you may want to, have a conversation with Wayne County Jail